They didn't want me there because I was pregnant.
Well, I was homeless.
Just a lot of abuse.
And I do want this child.
Well, you know, the grace of God just brought me down here, really, because I don't know anybody down here. No family, no relatives, nothing. So it's just a black hole, so the grace of God just brought me down here. I left all my family up in Indiana pretty much on personal reasons. Just a lot of abuse and torture. So I had to be strong enough for me and my child at the time, because I was pregnant, didn't know what I was having. I did not want to put my child through that, and I don't want to end up like my family, so I came out to a fresh start.
No, we're not an emergency shelter, so they can't just show up here. We have a medical form, and so we have to have evidence that they're pregnant. We have to have proof that they don't have active TB, and they cannot be have active drug use. Once we get that, we run all that by a doctor, and if he approves it, and I talk to them, and I don't see any type of issues which might prevent them from coming in, then they can come in.
Well, I was homeless, and about 3 months before I turned 40, I found out that I was pregnant. It was unplanned, unexpected pregnancy, and really just didn't have anywhere else to go. I can't work because of my age right now and the pregnancy. And once my sister found out about this place, I called and discussed it with Miss Donna. I figured there was probably a long waiting list or something, but thank God there wasn't, because I was here within like 2 or 3 days. I'm a recovering addict and alcoholic also, and my drug addiction brought me down pretty far. It really got me to where I just didn't care. And then once you get to where you don't care, whenever you do start to care again, it's just really hard to get yourself back up in our society today.
Oh yeah, she's very thankful that Mary Shelter is here for her, and just had nowhere else to go. I'm a volunteer. Right now we're setting up a mentoring program where we will train volunteers through the shelter to mentor the women, especially when they go out into their transitional housing.
Watch the babies and the little children. Sometimes we have 2, 3-year-olds or 4, 5 years olds, and I sit on the floor and sing songs with them and play with them, and when we have the little babies, we rock them and feed them and change them and just everything you would do.
And our volunteers do a little bit of everything. They babysit, so if our ladies are in classes, they may babysit for the babies while they're in classes. They transport the ladies who don't have any transportation. We have them that come that do various classes. I have a volunteer that comes and teaches parenting. She has a background in early childhood development. Can you throw out some ideas? What do you think confidentiality means to you? This is not a test.
What happens
this
in
is
your
not a
states
test.
here?
We
We don't talk about it outside of the...
That's right, and if a resident tells you something, you don't spread it around or whatever, you know.
You understand with the volunteer concept, you said we're the experts, but that's not necessarily the case. Their volunteers also train. We do different classes, tutor, that type of thing too. So it's all encompassing.
She's okay.
Well, they usually have babies.
A bread
And sweets.
and sweets too.
And every, Wednesday?
Every Wednesday,
We come.
come here.
Do you like coming here?
Yes, I do.
You've done very well, and we're very proud of you. I hope one as well. We just had a celebration. That's probably our biggest success story. You know, she came here basically with nothing, no education, never been by herself, didn't know how to drive, none of that. And she has accomplished everything to the point that she has a full-time job. She has an apartment with a lease, all the utilities in her name. She's going to college full-time. She and her baby are very happy. Yes, we are strictly by donations. We have various fundraisers. We have a very big fundraiser in April. It's called our Monte Carlo Night. It's generally held in Fairhope. And then we have a big golf tournament in August. We don't bill the state or the federal government for any money. So we do get a little bit from the Baldwin County Commission, but mainly it's individual donations. Are the fundraisers. We do get some grants. We apply for grants. I have a part-time development director who we do grant applications. So money has been not quite as plentiful this year, and we're expecting it to be maybe less so, but we're really hoping that we'll have some people that want to help us out.
And I'm so happy to be a part of this happy place. We like it when we have a full house of young ladies here who need a place to be that's a safe environment during the time that they're carrying their babies. And that's what Mary Shelter is.
You know, something I can do or something that I can say can help somebody else that's gone through the same thing or might go through the same thing. To me, that's just a blessing to be able to help them find out about this place.
My little bundle of joy.